You know, it's funny how messed up reality can be. Hanging from a rope until another one gets poached that people find like monsters in the street, who would guess they would be considered the real army. The army for the people in control, the ones that like it when you call upon them as evil. They like the power behind the word, and they don't try to run from any obstacle that is treating their self-worth. They are the cowards behind the screen, but hey, that is just how life can be. Never pick a side, cause it divides ya. Never pick a side, cause it divides me. Yo, bro, I be freaking out these like Big Smoke. I know it down deep inside that my crimes, they be the real reason for the divide. But hey, it all good, cause you know, it ain't the problem of the individuals, cause they misunderstood. It's the real villains behind the scene making us hate each other and chop our heads off clean. It ain't fair, cause we all know what they want, yet we follow their orders to mind control us. Manipulation, hidden all in the betweens. Manipulation making us feel like a dirty, mean machine. Manipulation making us realize that life ain't fair, and hey, sometimes it's okay to destroy the thing that's making you feel that way. I know it ain't right, but sometimes you just gotta fight, no matter how much you hate both sides. Sometimes you gotta realize it takes a side to move throughout your life. It might be morally unright, but throughout the history of light, you gotta understand that the darkness is still never right. But even though there is always a savior at the end of the tunnel, let the morons slaughter each other sometimes, cause y'all should never pick a side. Never pick a side, cause it divides ya. Never pick a side, cause it divides me. Never pick a side, cause it divides. Living in Cali my whole life, I always loved the vibe. However, I never did realize that my home I love myself was just as evil as my rhymes. The golden beach is swept with greed, the inner streets hidden money like an absolute fiend. The drugs taking people's lives from start to finish cause they didn't know how it diminished. The guns are blazing like a fire up in the hills, destroying like no one else. It's harsh, it's cruel, but hey anyways, I always loved a good sword duel. Remember, no matter how astray those lies can lead you, remember that you never should have tried. You should have not tried to pick a side. I do realize that side picking is necessary for true living, but however, it still ain't always a good first decision. Remember though, backscattering is still good for avoiding splattering. Remember, never pick a side, cause it divides ya. Never pick a side, cause it divides me. Never pick a side, cause it divides. Never pick a side, cause it divides. Yeah, I love all my homies, regardless of race. Should be something everyone should face. It is okay to be different because that's what makes us alike. It keeps us from the politicians trying to destroy our lives. They want us to divide. They want us to fight. They could care less if you freaking died. Yeah, they might be the problem, but even though anarchy might seem like a good solution, human beings need to have a way to overcome their delusions. I ain't telling you to go on the streets and massacre. I'm simply telling you that life ain't fair. We gotta love one another and try to be better. However, since we do be humans, we're gonna take it into prosecution. It's just the way it is. But before a major event comes to revolutionize, remember you were the ones that made the confusion. Liberty dies with thunderous applause, so don't take it without applause. Think about it and don't choose a side, cause they divide. Never pick a side, cause it divides ya. Never pick a side, cause it divides me. Never pick a side, cause it divides.